I've tasted many times something of the beyond, but still I get stuck in many small petty issues. How do I overcome this and always maintain equilibrium?
So you have tasted the beyond. But now petty things still entangle you. So, if you have tasted it for a moment, just for one moment, if you know that there is something beyond what you think and feel, if that has become a real thing for you, even for a moment, then you must invest your life towards that. Yes, I'm trying to, but petty things carry me away. That is essentially because this happened. George Bernard Shaw had a friend who was an actor. He was a pretty inflated person. So, one day Bernard Shaw went into the backstage to meet him. So this friend was very tenderly touching his own clothes and adjusting his tie, patting himself down, looking in front of the mirror, standing in front of the full-length mirror. So Bernard Shaw looked at him and said, "You're truly in love with yourself, aren't you? The best part of this is, in the whole planet you don't have a single rival." So, you're little falling in love with yourself. That is why, even though the taste of the beyond is somewhere on your tongue, you still can get entangled, because you're little becoming inflated personality. You're little in love with yourself. Is that wrong? Nothing wrong. It's just called madness. Because love is an effort, love is a longing to include something as a part of yourself. Love is a process, love is a possibility where you could become larger than who you are. You could become more than what you are by inclusion. Now, if you wallow in your own self-love, now this is going against all the popular teaching. People have been telling you, first you must love yourself before you love anybody. If you cannot love yourself, how can you love anybody? If you say, I want to love myself, now you are heading towards schizophrenic condition. Now you're creating two in one. If you want to ensure that you never go insane, the first and foremost step that you need to take is, you take away all divisions and you see this is an individual. An individual means he cannot be further divided, he's indivisible. You cannot divide him anymore. This is one entity, you can't make it into two. If you make it into two, I love myself, now you're heading towards madness. First step has been taken. If life situations cooperate, you will get there quick. If life situations don't create that situation for you, you may manage within socially accepted levels of that madness. So, the reason why, even if divine touches your tongue, even if the taste of the divine is there on your tongue, you can still get entangled, is simply self-love. It is a sure step, first step towards madness. Whether you're going to get there to the asylum status or you will get only to the ashram status is subject to many things. But this happened to a man. He wanted to enroll himself in a college. So he saw a big building and walked in. There they had registration forms, he filled up everything, he signed, and when he went to the official to give it, to be enrolled in the college, the official said, "But this is not a college, this is an asylum." Then the man said, "But no, I wanted to join a college." But the official said, "No, this is an asylum." Then the man thought, "But I have already filled my registration form, so what difference, I will join up." Not much difference. I will join the asylum, what's the big difference? The official agreed, "Yes, not much difference, but there is one difference." What is it? "Here, unless you show improvement, we won't let you get out." So, ashram is just a Sanskrit word. An English word would be too insulting. So ashram. Because with the taste of the divine on your tongue, you're trying or you have the necessary foolishness in you to fall in love with something so limited which you call as myself. That is a sure sign of madness. That is definitely a sure sign of madness. If you had never tasted it, then this is all you know, that's okay, because you don't know anything better. And the taste of the divine is still lingering and you're getting entangled with something so limited as your personality, that is definitely a sign of madness, there is no question about it. If you are in such a state of madness, you're doomed. Even an astrologer will charge you half price, because when your destiny is so doomed, there's nothing much to predict, it's easy, really, it's very easy. So, but all this talk, don't get depressed.